Alright, welcome back folks to our Witcher 3 playthrough. Last time we played, we did a lot of quests in the area. I think we should go to Skellige now. There is... I guess we could go see Dandelion before we leave, but that's about it. I guess we'll go see Dandelion, and then we'll head out to Skellige. So let's do that and that. Track the quest. Because we did save Dandelion before. Save them from the prison. I'll work on it there, Freeport. Don't you worry. We just need to make it to the inn here.
To be preserved cheap whores and watered down wine.
Long as they
Hey!
and
I
don't
can't control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know if I decide.
Well, we don't want to deal with that. Now what we want to do is drop off our silver sword here. We should keep our griffin stuff only because we're gonna upgrade it like next level. But beyond that, I guess we can drop off these saddles take a lot of weight. The rest were all this crap we're gonna sell.
black ones for Damians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Get a loan.
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin.
That's true.
But a favor? That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Okay.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
This sounds like a terrible plan.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
That's what we get for befriending a bard.
Don't know how to give.
what's he schemed up this time?
What's he doing here?
We're gonna run across town, go see Arena.
Ages.
Take a minute or two. Am I ready for the Bagel-thon? Well, when the games work, I don't know if I'll have, hopefully I'll have the stamina to pull through. I did it once, so, like riding a bike, right?
You know the Ballad of Wonder, stored in Nilfgaard? The second sword. This is in case the first one breaks. Ah! Smart.
So good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
No competition. Or she's taking out the real swords.
You're late to the bats are strapping the much for working, man.
Truth is,
What was that?
already
Was that English?
black buttons. Economic.
Hey!
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Canadian English. So we got a dull sword, a prop, and Dandelion wants to do something with that. I can't wait to find out.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
That's your plan.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
That's my lines.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
I like the second one.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard!
This-
You're better than I thought.
Should I kill him?
Go
Should I kill him?
God,
Should I run?
help!
I'll run.
Turned yellow, have you? Fine. Away with you, and never come back. The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hero! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up.
The plan worked. Who would have thought? Because I'm pretty sure if I would have fought him, like I would have taken him out.
So, how you go with this thing?
I mean, he's a bard, he's no fighter.
This when suddenly up he pops in.
Winds howling.
My fortune treats us with kindness.
Alright, let's rest up. Break.
What are you doing? Hey! Not enough time already.
Just hold out for us.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
What should we go for? 1, 2, or 3? Why is this a choice? I don't know. We'll find out. We got, it's a big choice. I regret 2. Go 1. Why do you regret 2, though? Well, let's go with 2. Or 3. Go 2.
Boudoir seems like a better fit for cabaret. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
No more lollygagging. Lollygagging is over.
Oh well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
1? Alright.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
This freaking Dandelion, I swear.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Always getting into trouble.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay.
Mutant!
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Thinking it would take like half a minute and you're done, but no.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
I'd like you to... Oh, my sword, yeah.
My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
The Master Sword.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibeer.
It is I who thank you for everything.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Whoa. I don't think I can craft the feline sword, but I'd rather not, because the Griffin upgrade, like, right after. Do I have a blunt sword?
So long.
Wow. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's use that for now.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How do you know about this spare key, Bard?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
He's a smart guy.
exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
I wonder how the votes are gonna go for the Bagel-thon.
Not here. Ah, the key.
We've got about 40 games.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
but I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Ask for beating and get a beating.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
Money?
Fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose. In that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
That would have been a lot quicker.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlegs. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotleg. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
The sarcasm.
See you soon.
What's the hurry, my prince?
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Oh boy, time to buy some followers. Been getting these more and more.
Jimmy calls.
So let's see it. Isn't there the area where we found someone dead? I sure hope not. Oh. Doesn't look too good. Talking about
Looking
dead.
for Rotleg.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine for the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Regret this, mutant.
Whew.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate, losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Now, the thing is, because I wanted to dodge, but it wasn't working, and then I realized I wasn't pressing the dodge, I was pressing the roll. And you can't roll when you're fighting.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Aren't the races like... Yeah, I mean, I gotta change my excuses around. Can't always do the same thing over and over. To the races, to go gambling. Oh, there it is.
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable psalm in the red, but you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Don't have much of a choice.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Let me just pay your debt. I mean, we could do that. Yeah, well, how about we do that?
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected
I'm
this.
so done.
May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh, right.
Could have raced, you know, but how about I don't? Just get it done. No, we haven't lost a race so far, is the thing. But, you know, I would like to go to Skellige today.
Sick of it. Start in G major and
I've told you.
The dance.
This is sad. Melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
no, not all. But I'd imagine something more,
Oh no!
you know, more theatrical.
Who was right?
What
Relics?
about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure.
Why not?
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Takes a swig. The man knows.
Late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla! She's...
What? Speak, man!
She's badly, been attacked! They took her to Vulmerius Hospital!
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Damn.
Pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
It was no robbery. No ordinary attack.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Just we're not going to Skellige.
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
No, we're never going to Skellige.
You lead.
It was a joke, guys.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing, hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, but sorry, sir. I've got a level to get. Got a new slot. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Hmm. What should we get? Some brown, maybe. Oh, we've already got this skill that we don't really use, so... Medium armor specialty. Yeah, I guess we can go with that. Since we're using the Griffin. Will the Bagel-thon start early tomorrow? It should start like last time, so around noon my time, which is I don't know what it is in Universal. Yeah, about 8 p.m. Europe. Depending on where you are.
Where to now? Up.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Oh? What time is it now? It's 3 p.m. right now. Eastern time.
Take the ladder.
Thanks, no, I was going into the wall there.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Looks like necrophage has got to this one.
Really interested in the mission right now.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's start with the torso.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
I'm going in.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
But why?
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Was the murderer a doctor?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Messed up, man. What about the hands?
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Looking forward to the bagel fun. Yeah, it should be really fun.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor. His genitals, we ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
This was punishment.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Uh-oh.
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim.
As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Oh no.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Oh, what a pal.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
What was that about? Is that a threat? Okay, well, let's check out the quests.
Got so fucked up once.
Bloody
Blood
bandits!
came out
Can't
of
go
you.
out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Hey.
One of them? So there've been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had your wish. Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Hit him. Whoa!
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Add another corpse.
Oh.
What happened here?
Monsters must have run them down. There's swarms in the city now.
So let's go check out the other area. Oh, there's something here.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last.
Oh?
You were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took the following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes.
The what?
Some dwarf.
We've talked enough.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
The dogs.
Aye.
No. I want to talk to you there.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Excuse me. Oh, something here.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
What's up with that? Oh, there's another.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Eyes, humanoid, completely rotten. Nothing interesting.
I don't know about that. Alright, let's go see the alley. Oh,
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
already?
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Dang. Well, let's go check the other area before. Whistling Wendy. Did you see anything? Wendy! Okay.
A brazier. This time of year?
What's up with that?
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Or... Why am I fighting poor townsfolk? Guys, I don't want to fight you. And 3 against 1? I don't know about this.
That's it. Gotta get around him. Is he?
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back! Ugh!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Farewell.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Good thing I didn't kill him. Because I could have pulled out the sword.
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
What's that about?
Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
What happened?
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Oh, did she?
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself. Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Watch it, Tram. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
All right.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
Looks like rain.
You don't say. You don't say. What's in here?
And over me coffin sing this cheer. Rain, I like rain.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Well, let's go see the new body.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. so I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Yeah, you look a bit young.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
That can't be true. You a vampire.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Gods, he knows no bounds. To attack Lady Vegelbud, heiress of such a prominent family.
Where is she? Tell me.
She resides in an estate beyond the city, north of Oxenfurt.
Gotta find her, now.
Now? Okay.
Till next time, Master.
Gotta go fast. Short trip to Skellige. Getting it.
Oi, cock up!
Merchant here. Oh, it's a loan shark. Establish dominance.
Greetings. What have you got to pull, and how much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Game of cards.
Show me what you have in stock.
Wow. Change your life, a handbook. Buy it.
What would you say to a few rounds of Gwent?
Oh, he's got a monster deck. Oh no. All right hand. It's not the best. That's pretty good. That. We don't have any freeze though, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna help you out there, buddy. I'm a good guy. I mean, I can scorch and win, right? Seems like a waste, though. But then again, I'd have to play 2 cards, so... I wonder how many... Oh, what's that? I'll just have him play one more card. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that, I'll give you the round. I don't need it. A griffin? We should win this. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we should win this. Yeah, we don't have the enough Nilfgaardian spies. I mean, we win even if we don't double up, so... But we will do it anyways, because bad manners, obviously. Thank you for the terrible card.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Oh yeah. Probably give us a quest or something. No, not even.
Look awfully suspicious to me, Tramp. What's he doing here?
What's he doing here? Oh, back here? Oh, did it? Let's check it out. Not that important. Let's be honest. Oi, guard.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, we actually fell for it.
Yes, good fellow? If it's work you seek.
Don't know that I'm all that good. Name's Geralt. Looking for Patricia Vegelbud. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Who could it be, right?
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
There's no time for dogs.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
Oh, that's me. I'm not the murderer, you idiots. I guess I gotta fight him. There's no time. Oh, there's no time. Well, I guess I gotta fight him.
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
I guess it's the second one.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that.
And let her be the last victim. Please.
Trying. It ain't easy.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Who could it be? Who could it be? There's no time. Gotta find the killer.
Ooh, watch up.
Sounds like some crazy talk there, Kreb. Because I need to hit the markers max to fast travel. But you've played this before, you should know this. There's a mod for that. Well, guess what? I don't have it.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Oh, wait a minute. Another one.
Ah!
I mean, just fast traveling all the time, though, would make it, there's less adventure, I think. Less exploring. Why would you explore when you can just teleport?
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Ah,
Harold!
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
It was him!
You disturbed me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims, I know how they end. You don't stop, not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, Vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's, to sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde.
It was
I
him!
shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Well, we can help her out.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Well, we're a
storm, damn it.
We're a nice guy. So it was a setup. Who knew? Well, it was Crab, actually. He knew.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.
That's right. Too nice for romance.
Save me. I'm dying.
Ah.
Hello, merchant. What?
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Of course he was a vampire. He was right.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Twisted logic.
Tortured logic.
Wait,
Yet
that's not what I
logic,
said.
Nonetheless, I'm glad you perceived that, at least. Fight fire with fire, as they say. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Oh, shit.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
I don't know how to fight a vampire. But actually, I think I got vampire oil. Sorry, just give me a second here. I'm just gonna put some oil. Yeah, I do have vampire oil. Oh, let's slap it on. Oh, that actually hit.
Time to end this.
We did it. We killed the vampire. I'm glad we had vampire oil. That helped.
The thinking customers see right around. Let's come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find out everything.
Pam, ram, pam, pam, ram.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Hey, free boy. What do I got to do?
I think witchers are immune to that. To turning into vampires. I could be wrong, though.
Shit. Ah! Oi!
In there. Can't see very well. Here we go.
Yes, Geralt?
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. even a human life or two. But those are past sins, sins I've atoned for.
Shawnee, I remember her from the first game.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Farewell. How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thumbs up.
From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
All right. We did it. 5-minute mission complete in under 2 hours.
Fascinating, but calm down.
He walked into me. Alright, first off, I would like to head to the blacksmith. Then, would like to head out to the armor smith.
Help! Save me!
Now we're not gonna do new quests. We're just gonna upgrade our gear, and then we're heading to Skellige. There is no other quests. Just go to Skellige and finish the game. Fair enough. Now, the reason why I wanted to do Dandelion is because when you load the game says, oh, what's his name? Our Witcher friend says that we saved him from the Temple Isle. And I'm like, what? No, we didn't. We definitely did not do that. So I thought, okay, maybe we missed out on something, so let's go see Dandelion. Maybe that'll help us out, and it didn't.
Awful pale.
You dead or you dead?
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Need some crafting.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Right, so we need dark steel ingots. Not too tough. We got some of those. Dark steel ingots. There we go. That's silver sword. I want the normal sword. There we go. Enhanced. And now for the silver griffin sword. Need this meteorite. Do we have meteorite? We could make one. Need silver. Alright, so that's 2 of our weapons done.
So long.
Griffin steel. Oh, we do keep the runes. Put another burning in. Let's put another freezing in. Though I did like poison for piercing. Sure. Nah, it's fine. Don't care. Don't care about rewards. Swords are looking pretty good on my back. Probably use my horse here. Oh, hey there, Mike. Thank you for that. How you doing?
If I ever have a son, I'll name him here to burn the
Give me the toy. Tails.
You excited for tomorrow? We're gonna play 12 hours of Slay the Spire.
Maybe I should send him out.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
Right. And Griffin. Enhanced Griff. Send some meteorite. Monster feather. I don't think I can craft that. Slay the Spire really that good? Well, I find it that great, but some people like it. Do I not have Griffin? What? Have I been living a lie?
So long.
We never had Griffin gauntlets.
How may I assist you?
Living the lie.
Need some armor.
Yeah, we'll just buy him. Mantle. Must have some leather around here that I can... Oh, we already did the boots, so we can add that. I can't believe it did not have Griffin gauntlets. Alright, so the enhanced we need... We don't have powdered monster tissue. I think I can craft that either. Maybe. What about pants? Can I get Griffin pants at least? Leather scraps. You can get monster feathers that way too. What way? Must have missed that. Oh, from dismantling? A lot of stuff we'd have to look through. Keep scrolling. Oh, there's feathers right there. Well, we can dismantle 5 of them. What about powdered monster? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we did it. We did it. No. Do I not have Griffin boots? That can't be. No, I made the Griffin boots. No. No, I made them. Yes. Yeah, I already did them. I enhanced Griffin armor. Yeah, we can do it now. No, because I closed it off last time. That's why I thought, wait a minute. Thought I... Hands? Yeah.
So long.
He's bound to come back, isn't he?
And this be the...
Okay, so full griff. We could slap on some runes in it. Well, I guess we use Quen quite a bit. Quen it up. Njörden. Yeah, but full Quen.
Freak of nature. Bit boring.
Look at that. Built like a truck.
Try to win them all. You won't.
What's the rush?
Tell us where your calling is, or you prepare to have your mark.
All right, boys. I think it's time now. It's time to go to Skellige. And pay the captain, or check out the boats here. Talk to Dwarf Bro and other girl first. Yeah, I think we're good. No, I don't even remember where they are. Anyways. Oh, wasn't there like a woman captain? Like, oh, yeah, I'm a woman. Got a problem with that? Where is she? She'd probably let me ride in for free, right? We'll just trick her. The other captain said that you would not carry me around.
Don't give up easy, do ya?
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Boarded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
Forget about it then. Lady Captain, too much of a coward. Where's the real captains?
Kiss my ass.
Oh, you do well not to pester folk.
I'm busy.
You call this living with each other?
Oh, kinda.
Ah. What do you want?
Oh, this guy doesn't want to talk to me. Well, there was the guy in the inn. We could go see him.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
back. Got the coin.
Yeah, I got the money.
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bottles. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Yeah, you look reliable. Not really.
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
Not my swords. They're not stealing my sword. Yeah, I just crafted them. Didn't break them in. Wonder if we're gonna fight pirates. Oh! I'm just trying to get to Skellige here. Would ya get out of my way? Yeah, it's Path of Exile. Path of Exile. Pillars of Eternity too. We made it. I'm glad my sword's stuck to my back.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Oh no. What is the accent?
See, I've landed on Ord Skellig.
How you figure that?
You're wearing Clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellig's their island.
On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a wetcha Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
I'm gonna slap you.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Alright. Well, That's some dragons. Well, we made it. Roach? How did you make it? Oh, wait a minute. I see something. Alright. Got another one. Oh! There goes your head. Every horse he owns, he names Roach. Sure, but he has my gear, so I'm gonna assume that's that same horse.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
That's some nice stuff. What you're seeing here is Roach 2. Super Roach 2. Alright. Let's get that skill point. What's the most worm tier game on the list for tomorrow? I'll be honest, I'm a bit disappointed because there's not many worm-like games that I could see. In fact, there are none. Well, let's get that up, I guess.
Giddy up. Hey there.
Alright, I think what we'll do is take a small break, and then we'll come back with more Witcher 2. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Basically the time we get some water and all that. Then we'll be right back. Did I say Witcher 2? I meant Witcher 3.